And we do begin with some exciting news from Europe today after the International Olympic Committee Executive Board voted in favor of Salt Lake City hosting the 2034 Winter Olympic Games.
So ABC4's Kate Garner has been at the Olympic Cauldron Plaza today, following along, finding out what this means next for bringing the games back here to Utah.
Things are really starting to heat up out here, and it's not just because it's basically 100 degrees. They're heating up because there's only one big hurdle left to secure the 2034 Winter Games. Now, if Salt Lake City pushes through to the finish line, it could win the gold medal and be crowned the host city. As the Olympic rings at the Olympic Cauldron Plaza in Salt Lake City glisten under the hot sun, the city gets a cool shout out in Switzerland.
I think Salt Lake City would be ready to start the Olympic Winter Games tomorrow.
But it's not because the mountains are still covered in snow.
Highly experienced hosts of international sports competitions which are seeking to build on the legacy of hosting past Olympic and Paralympic Games.
The Executive Board for the International Olympic Committee is confident Salt Lake City will be a perfect host because of its past and because of the work that is being done now.
100% privately funded revenues in this project.
In total, the Games are expected to cost nearly $4 billion. The IOC is now offering $751 million to help with those costs.
So they just tell you what the number is, and we accept that and we move on, and we know that we've got some work to do on all the other revenue areas.
The federal government will pay for security costs, and any local security costs will be reimbursed.
We want our citizens to understand that this will be privately funded, and we have all kinds of mechanisms to ensure that happens.
While today is a big step towards hosting the Games,
we're not taking anything for granted at this point in time.
Salt Lake City has not won the gold just yet.
And so making sure that we continue to convey not only our expertise, but our passion around the movement is going to be very critical in the next several weeks.
The entire International Olympic Committee still has to vote, and that vote is likely to happen on July 24th. Now, the Salt Lake City Committee for the Games still has a couple presentations they have to give to the International Olympic Committee before July 24th, but they're pretty sure that those presentations will go well and that Utahns will have another reason to celebrate on Pioneer Day. Reporting from Salt Lake City, Kate Garner, ABC4 News.